Good morning, Mr. Van Leeuwen. You were arrested for fleeing and eluding a police officer at a high speed. Can you afford to hire an attorney, sir?
I think I can arrange something.
Pardon me?
I think I can arrange something
Well, I mean, do you have the financial
Oh.
means to pay for an attorney
for today, for right now.
now or tomorrow in general to represent you on this case?
Right now I don't.
All right, I'll appoint the public defender's office for you. It's Surfside. Don't you know you can't speed in Surfside or Bal Harbor? You got the cameras there.
Or anywhere.
So Judge, I would ask you to find no probable cause for high speed fleeing and eluding. It looks like just a regular fleeing and eluding.
All right. I'll find probable cause for fleeing and eluding a police officer. I'm setting a bond. It's $2,500. Have a nice day, sir. Kendrick Ford on page 5. Mr. Ford, good morning. You were arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. So how you feeling now? The police
And he
went
was-
there for intervention and he wound up headbutting the officer. Does he have somewhere he can stay?
Judge, his aunt is here if I can promote her.
Yes, please.
He's also been a victim of a car accident himself, Judge. One moment. Let me get you out here, okay? Give me a second.
I mean, I know they won't let him out of the jail if he wants to harm himself. They'll Baker Act him, so.
No, I don't want to do that, Your Honor.
Well, it's, I don't know what's going on in your, up here, but the police were called for a reason to your house.
She was here, Judge. I don't see her.
The aunt's still here? Anybody here for him?
I can give you the number,
Miss-
786-515-8364.
Can you stay with your aunt? Who do you
Yes,
live
I
with, your
stay-
aunt?
Yes, I stay with my aunt.
All right, you working?
No, I got hit by the car last year. I was working.
So you're not working now?
No, ma'am.
I don't know if the aunt wants to take him back, that's the thing. Miss Corey, you want me to set, what do you want me to do here? There's probable
You
cause.
want to pass it? We'll see if we can get her back on.
Yeah, let's do that. I'd like to hear from him. Thank you. Mariano Garcia is next. I'll pass his case a moment. Is Mr. Mariano Garcia there?
He refused court.
All right, there's probable cause. We'll reset it in the afternoon. Let me let
He
Ms.
got on felony bond as well.
There's a hold for, Mariano Garcia refused court. He has a hold for F-25-9187, and I found probable cause, reset it for the afternoon.
Judge, we'll waive his presence.
Oh, okay, appoint the public defender's office. Waiving his presence. The bond's gonna be $2,500. He should have been charged with 2 counts of grand theft. He stole 2 pieces of luggage from the airport. Next is Victor Hernandez.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for aggravated battery. Can you afford to hire a lawyer?
Buenos días, señora. Usted se le arrestó por agresión agravada. ¿Usted tiene la capacidad de pagarse un abogado?
No.
No.
Do you own your home?
¿Usted es dueño de su propia casa?
No.
All
No.
right, public defender's office is appointed.
Se asigna un abogado de oficio.
Sí.
There's probable cause for, it doesn't give a description of the rock.
Judge, it looks like it was mutual combat because they were both arrested.
There's
Of
probable
course.
cause for battery.
Hay causa probable por agresión.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are, I think it's CM.
Señor, usted tiene que mantenerse alejado de la víctima. El nombre es CM.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No hay, puede tener contacto directo, indirecto, por teléfono, a través de terceras personas o a través de otro tipo de redes.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Y tiene que mantenerse por lo menos a 500 pies de la persona donde está empleada, donde vive, en todo momento.
All right, I'll give him pretrial services alternate bond. It's going to be $1,000. There's a pen.
Servicio previo al juicio y fianza de $1,000.
One for signing dates. What? I'll order him in. Yeah, it's battery, only PC for battery and M1.
Agresión, es un caso de agresión.
Okay, next is Peter Critchlow. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for tampering with a victim, battery, domestic battery, disorderly conduct, resisting an officer without violence, disorderly intoxication, and nuisance. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I need a moment to review the arrest affidavit for probable cause. If there's a victim here on Zoom, please raise your hand so we can promote you.
So just Mr. Critchlow, can afford an attorney.
Oh, okay, you can afford to hire a lawyer, sir. Yes, you're visiting from Virginia. Do you want me to reset the case in the afternoon so that you have the opportunity to have a lawyer present in court with you? Or do you want to waive a lawyer's presence and I'll proceed now and set a bond without one and you can get a lawyer later?
That's fine. Bond is very difficult from the perspective that my phone was lost, again, I lost my phone, so I don't have anybody to call. I have not talked to anyone. I can pay a bond, but I don't have anyone to call. I don't have any numbers.
I don't know what to tell you.
I do, it's alcohol. I will never drink alcohol again in my life.
Don't talk about the facts. So you can afford to hire a private lawyer, you said?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
All right. Do you want to waive a lawyer's presence for purposes of this hearing? Or do you want me to, okay, let me
Yeah.
just review the arrest affidavit for probable cause. So he's basically drunk and disorderly and. All right, I don't know about what's a tampering state? Pulling her?
I'm reviewing, Judge. I think yes.
Oh, preventing, she's pulling her away from the officers. All right, count one. I think that's more of a resisting. I don't know.
Judge, I would argue it's tampering with the witness.
All right. So count one, there's probable cause for tampering with a witness. Before I get there, sir, you're ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Courtney Jordan. No contact with the victim, alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And sir, do you live with her in Virginia?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 72 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, State, does he have any priors?
No, I don't.
No,
Fine. Count one, the tampering, I'll find probable cause, ROR. Count two, battery, there's probable cause, it's $1,000. Count three, the disorderly, they got a disorderly conduct, disorderly intoxication. Okay, we'll pick one. Count
Ma'am.
three will be an ROR.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I do work for the Department of Justice. I do have a national security clearance. I will not show up for court ever if that's okay.
You want me to just release you on your own recognizance and you'll come back on your own?
Yes, ma'am. I promise you I will. I do not have any desire to lose my income.
So let me explain something. If you miss court, an order will be issued for your arrest and that you have to sit in jail there for up to 30 days, okay?
I understand. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
That's fine. I'll release him on all counts.
Judge, can we inquire how long, I mean, he's been here, maybe I missed this for a while.
He's visiting from Virginia. Look at this, the A form, okay? When are you supposed to go back home?
I was supposed to go back home Sunday.
All right,
Yeah,
today's
I've been here
Monday.
since Sunday. yeah.
Judge, I would object to the ROR.
Well, if he misses court,
I understand, he's not
he's
local.
gonna-
There's a
um,
cost for him to get back down here. And there's nothing really now holding him here, so I'm gonna object to the court's ROR.
okay, you
The,
can do that.
Yeah, I've worked with the Department of Justice for 18 years.
It's fine. You can go and try and go home and deal with this. A lot of people come to South Beach. They come on vacation and go home on probation. So
I heard that in here. Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Stay
I
away
never
from-
wanted to be that person. So thank you.
stay away from alcohol. You don't want to get picked up on a warrant because if you get one, you're going to be sitting in jail there at least 30 days till they have to get you here, and then they're not going to let you out.
I'm
Okay.
doing whatever I can to keep alcohol.
But most importantly, stay away from the victim when you return home. If you're caught with her up there, you can get arrested there for violation of a stay away order.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I
all
understand.
right. I'll let you go on your own recognizance. You live at the 140 address?
Yes, ma'am.
All
That
right,
is
make,
where I live currently.
all
Okay.
right. So I know you don't have a phone. You're gonna get released. Let's just say you're down the street from the airport. But I don't know if you have hopefully you have credit cards on you or something so you can get to the airport and book a ticket home.
Yes, I do have credit cards. I have to go back to the Marriott to get my things. I have my laptop. I can make arrangements for an airplane. That's easy. Thank you. Appreciate
Good
it.
luck to you, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you.
All right, next we have is Corey Edgecombe.
Present?
Good morning, Mr. Edgecombe. Sir, you were arrested for armed robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So the victim's walking down the street with his lawnmower and weed eater, and he's approached by a co-defendant. went into this book bag and showed the victim a small black rifle and said, "That belongs to me. Let me get that." Victim let the co-defendant get it. Okay, so then, Mr. Edgecombe approaches and took the weed eater from the victim, and then they both fled. So during the course of a taking, a firearm was used. A show-up was conducted, but he was only able to identify the co-defendant. So how is the other surveillance footage that just shows them both fleeing? There's probable cause. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, whose initials are WT. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment. So the state filed a motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing pursuant to Florida statute 907.041. And I'm required to hold you no bond since a gun was used during this robbery. So I'm granting the state's motion, holding you no bond. You'll see a judge tomorrow, and that judge will set a final hearing. Have a nice day, sir.
Judge, can we go back on Mr. Ford? His aunt is now here.
Okay. His aunt's here, or you couldn't reach her?
Oh, she logged back in, Judge.
Okay.
What page is Mr. Ford on?
Let me pull it up. I don't know.
He's on page 5.
Thank you.
Page. Recalling Kendrick Ford. Kendrick Ford.
I'm right here, Your Honor.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Ford? Is the auntie here?
Yes, Miss Morley's present. Miss Morley, if you could turn on your video, please, and unmute your microphone.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Miss Morley, you're his aunt?
Yes.
Does he live with you?
Yes.
Can he go home to you? Can he
Yes,
go
he
back
can
to
go.
your home?
Yes, he can go home to me.
All right. I just want to make sure. There's probable cause for the charge for battery on a law enforcement officer. I know they were there to intervene with a mental health crisis he was having. He headbutted the officer. I'll order him to pretrial services with an alternate bond of $3,000. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So is pretrial gonna release him? They're gonna release him today?
They're gonna call you to verify where he lives, and if they can
Okay.
verify where he lives, he should be released. It may take later. It may not be till later on tonight. All right.
Okay. 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 That's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, next case. Is it Troy Hearn on page 6?
Time to break this one down. Judge Mindy S. Glazer's courtroom was a full house of misunderstandings, missteps, and a few moments that reminded us why due process matters. Let's begin with Mr. Ben Luan, who was arrested for fleeing and eluding at high speed, though his defense attorney questioned the high speed part. The judge found probable cause, but set a modest $25 bond, making it clear that Surfside and Bal Harbor have cameras and drivers should know better. It was firm, lighthearted, and efficient. Then came Kendrick Ford, whose situation was far more layered. Arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer, Ford had just come through a car accident, was out of work, and clearly struggling. Judge Glazer showed a blend of accountability and empathy, ensuring Ford had a place to stay and ultimately releasing him to the care of his aunt. When Ford reappeared on Zoom later with his aunt present, it was a rare and reassuring example of the court pausing to get the human element right. The case of Victor Hernandez was handled with the help of a Spanish interpreter, and despite some confusion over the details of an aggravated battery involving a rock, Judge Glazer leaned toward common sense. With both parties arrested and the report rating like mutual combat, she granted pretrial services with a $1,000 alternate bond. It was another instance of her balancing safety and practicality, even through a language barrier. And then we had Peter Critchlow, a visitor from Virginia whose charges included tampering with a victim, battery, disorderly conduct, and resisting without violence. Critchlow was candid to a fault, admitting alcohol was at the root of his troubles and pledging never to drink again. Judge Glazer walked him through the stay-away order and ultimately released him on his own recognizance. Even as the state pushed back, her reasoning? He worked for the Department of Justice, had no priors, and seemed genuinely remorseful. Plus, she had that signature line about tourists. People come to South Beach and go home on probation. That's the kind of commentary that makes her courtroom as watchable as it is effective. The most serious case of the day was Corey Edgecombe, facing armed robbery charges involving a stolen weed eater and a small rifle. While surveillance only confirmed the co-defendant's ID, Edgecombe's bond was denied under Florida statute due to the involvement of a firearm. Glazer was careful, respectful, and clear that another judge would handle the next step. Through all of it, Judge Glazer remained cool-headed, deliberate, and fair, never shaming, but never soft-pedaling the consequences either. Her courtroom is quick-moving but never careless, with a genuine effort to understand each person's circumstances. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read, everyone,